Ladies and gents, Six Figs here from YouTube. In today's video, we're talking about the price action of the internet computer and where it's going next. But before we get into this, folks, I wanted to just share with you a new open chat group called the Trade Tank. Now, I just started this the other day. We got 9 or 10 people in this open chat community. So if you are looking to join the Trade Tank, this is where people are free to share ideas about stocks, tickers, futures trading, options trading, crypto trading, whatever they want to share trading related. This is where they can go. And I will link to this open chat community in the comments section below. So with that said, the link looks like it's a scam link, but it brings you to open chat. You're basically interacting with a smart contract. So open chat is a decentralized chat app governed on the internet computer. And let's dive right into this. You're going to want to hit me up on Twitter at Real6Fig as well, if you are not following me. And yesterday I dropped this little banger of a tweet. You know, I've been touting now this inverse head and shoulders on ICP for quite some time. And in the tweet, I was saying if ICP rejects $5.80, it might break down into this potential falling wedge. This might be a catalyst to push the price up higher, also a falling wedge on the RSI. So that was a daily chart. So let's scoot on over to the daily chart again, and you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. So falling wedges are bullish signs. So we've got a very nice wedge pattern here on the RSI, which is great to see if we are looking for a potential breakout. I don't think that we're going to get that breakout till maybe, end of March, maybe. So we'll have to kind of play the waiting game. But nonetheless, we've got a pattern on the RSI, which is decent. Now, the only thing that worries me about this pattern, I'm going to just go ahead here and clear everything for a minute, is the fact that there is a clean neckline for a potential head and shoulders pattern. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because if we get a clear neckline like this in a head and shoulders pattern, prices are going to get stripped hard. Going back to what I was talking about in that tweet, though, I'm going to get rid of this time sequence as well. So with that said, we do have a falling wedge here that is forming right now. This is a bullish sign. So I do think that if price retraces down this way, price action at that point is going to possibly be too far away from this Ichimoku cloud, which will kind of dwindle down like this. At this point, it's my opinion, price would just be way too far from the cloud, and it would need to get retracted. So what I'm thinking here is, yes, we got a spinning candle on the daily above the 200 moving average. I did make a move on this. I sold 500 ICP or so around $5.30. It was right before this little break off here. And I bought back in about $5.10 once we got near this 200. Ended up picking up 500 ICP, 10 ICP on the trade, which guess what? I'm going to lock those in a Neuron for like 5 years or so. And that was kind of my move on this. But we could, in the previous video, we're going to just switch over to a 4-hour chart. In the previous video, folks, we were kind of monitoring this situation. And we were really looking to see if ICP was going to run up to the $6.35 level. And it still might. It still might. This isn't over, but we were looking for a potential like bullish Gartley harmonic pattern, something like that. This would be the X point, A point, B point, C point, and then we were looking for a D point possibly down here if we would have seen price cruise up to this $6.35 level. but it got rejected at the 50% fib extension. And now we are kind of on our way back down to reality. So let's just clear the charts and see where this thing could end up falling, in my opinion. So, oh man, right now, you know, the 786 at $4.42 could be a possibility as to where this thing is going. But you know, we could even see some double bottom at this $4.50 ish level. So it'd be interesting to see if we do come down to this level again for a retest, and B, if it holds, because this has been a very, very significant point for price action to hold here. So you can see that during the worst of things, price action came up, nipped at this resistance level here, and broke through it over here. And now price might just be coming down to test things out again. So right now, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of waiting, playing the waiting game. You know, I think we could see this thing potentially come down. Let's just cruise over to the 1 hour chart. Oh, man. You know, I think there's some potential that this thing could come down to the $4.79-ish level. I'm not sure if we are going to form some sort of pattern like this, where we get some sort of symmetrical triangle squeeze. To me, that would make sense as to what is going on here. But for the time being, we do have that little, bear with me, we do have this falling wedge that could be playing out. And if we do see this little formation like this happen, boom, I'm going to be super bullish. We've got a symmetrical triangle in a falling wedge, and we'll have to just kind of keep our eyes and ears open for if that possibility happens. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. It's not to be taken as financial advice. These are just my crazy degen ideas coming from my crazy degen brain. We'll see you guys all on the next video.